Y'all, Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez are getting a divorce. It's real and it's happening, and you won't believe the audacity of this man and what he put Ariana through. It's not even that long ago that I was talking about how there's definitely something going on in their relationship, but I can't lie, I wasn't actually expecting a divorce from them so soon. The rumors of Dalton cheating on Ariana have been floating around for months now, and they've had some serious issues with trying to see each other because Ariana was too busy filming Wicked in the UK and Dalton was busy with his work, which is apparently touring houses. Yeah, he's been way too busy to visit Ariana and the distance was super hard for them. Sources even said the movie has completely taken over her life. Ariana has been in Australia and England for almost a year and she still has months to go. Her marriage has definitely taken a backseat and it's been a huge strain. Dalton was apparently so done with the whole thing, and these sources have also said that Dalton is used to her career being a priority. His patience has worn thin. He just wants his partner back. I think it's safe to say that he was not happy with this whole Wicked thing, but honestly, he married a celebrity, so I really don't know what he was expecting. It's true that Ariana was extremely busy with the musical since she was literally putting her everything into it and had gone all out with acting lessons and the vocal training. She was actually so dedicated that she even chose to spare her voice for filming, so she couldn't even talk on the phone with Dalton for long. I understand that must have been kind of horrible, but guys, texting still exists, so there's no way they weren't communicating at all. And from a distance, they still seem to be pretty much in love. Even just last month, they were still acting like they were in a honeymoon phase. Their second wedding anniversary had also just passed, and judging from Ariana's post about it, they were still very much in love. But when Ariana started appearing in public without her wedding ring, fans started to suspect that their relationship might not be as happy as it seems. She showed up to Wimbledon, which is a super fancy sporting event, and was around all these celebrities dressed to the nines, yet had no diamond on her finger, and it really did look incredibly suspicious. And y'all, as I've said, it looks like Dalton was doing some sketchy things behind Ariana's back. Celebrity gossip site DeuxMoi actually revealed some juicy rumors about Dalton months ago, and I'm starting to believe that they were 100% true. This A-list singer has asked her husband multiple times to fly overseas to see her, but each and every time he has said no because he is far too busy with work. Still has time to go to the clubs and meet other women from online. Someone even posted a video of Dalton out at a bar where it looks like Dalton took his ring off back in February. It's safe to say that fans were pissed seeing this video. Who does Dalton think he is, taking off his ring that symbolizes his marriage to the Ariana Grande? It will always be F Dalton Gomez. She deserves so much better. So Dalton has apparently been cheating on Ariana for months behind her back, and people of course refuse to believe it, but now that the divorce has been confirmed, it was actually also confirmed that Dalton has in fact been dating other women for some time now. Y'all, this is so shocking to me because Ari was definitely showing no signs of any of this going on in her relationship, and I'm honestly not even sure if she knew about it. There's also another super blind item from this month actually that suggested that the two were spending time together and that Dalton wanted to keep Ariana all to himself while the Barbie premiere was going on. This A-list singer who is turning back into an actress wanted to attend the premiere of this long-awaited movie, but her significant other told her she should stay home with him because he didn't want to go and it would be bad if she went without him. Dalton and Ariana got together while COVID was going on, so he wasn't really exposed to her celebrity lifestyle that much at that time, and when things did open up again, Ariana went straight to England for Wicked. So Dalton has pretty much no exposure to her celebrity lifestyle, but stopping her from attending the biggest movie premiere of the year is just too far. Dalton being shielded from Ariana's celebrity status at the start was honestly what completely doomed this relationship, since he had no idea what he was actually getting into, and people have been pointing out the biggest reason for this divorce is just that he couldn't take the pressure.
So it's beginning of 2020, they're like, oh, you're hot, I love you, whatever, and then lockdown. So then for a year, they're just cocooned in this love bubble in her house. Real life doesn't come up at all. And then they get married, the world opens up, and suddenly he's like, wait a minute, you're Ariana Grande? The paparazzi want to photograph you all the time. You have to move around with security. You have millions of fans waiting for you. People care about you so much. He didn't want that life. He was actually a rare normie who was unthirsty. He did not want a part of that spotlight. spotlight.
And when it comes to something like a movie premiere, Ariana is a huge celebrity and people probably wouldn't have even noticed if she showed up without him. So this just seems extremely unnecessary to me, and I honestly could see this as the reason why Ariana decided enough was enough and filed for divorce. It also sounds like Ariana was trying her best to juggle both this relationship and her career, and that she tried to get Dalton to fly over and visit her multiple times, but he was the one who couldn't take time off from his real estate job to visit her. It's really strange that Ariana could apparently find time in her schedule to have Dalton over, but his job couldn't allow him a few days off, and it's just starting to sound like he was making excuses so he could keep seeing other women in the States. Honestly, guys, Dalton seems to have had wandering eyes for a while now, since back in 2021, there was a rumor going around that Ariana saw Dalton with another woman at a party and it completely broke her. So if he could do that while she was right there, then what has he actually been up to while she is away filming? Dalton actually got a lot of hate this year for doing all of this to Ariana, since fans refused to stand by and watch, and he never actually addressed any of it and instead just deleted his Instagram. This was so sketchy, since it seemed like he had nothing to say for himself and took the cowardly way out. But now that the divorce has been officially confirmed to happen, we've gotten a lot more insight into what was really going on between them behind the scenes. Insiders said that this was a mutual decision and that they've actually been having problems since before January and want to remain friends. Some people actually think that this might mean that they've been separated since January and that Dalton seeing other women was fair game, but nothing has actually been confirmed about it. It has also been revealed that Dalton actually flew to London to try and work things out with Ariana back in January, but it didn't really fix anything and they've been rocky ever since. It sounds like they pretty much knew their relationship was doomed at that point, but some fans are still very skeptical about the timeline of things. This article saying that they are separated since January, but Ariana celebrated the anniversary this year and Dalton got her name tattooed on his chest like weeks ago. They need to be for real. They also attached this clip of Ari saying that she's definitely not getting a divorce from just last year.
Same. I'm just not wearing my ring. It's getting cleaned. I'm not getting a divorce. Before you start, don't.
However, sources are being very open about the fact that their relationship just didn't work and that the divorce is definitely happening. Ariana and Dalton couldn't make their marriage work in a post-COVID world because their lives were so vastly different. Dalton was taken aback by Ariana's celebrity. We're told Dalton sometimes questioned why they needed to go around town with security, something that was a must for Ariana. Apparently, they gave it another shot in May, but ultimately had to give the whole thing up because Dalton just wasn't prepared for this kind of lifestyle. However, some fans don't buy the fact that Dalton had no idea what he was getting into and called him out for it.
They go after the famous woman, and then once they've chased her down and they've got her and she's in love with him, they do this thing I call playing dumb, where they go, oh, I didn't know you were famous. Oh, I didn't know a bunch of guys liked your Instagram pictures. Oh, you didn't? Because you found her on Instagram by DMing her. So you didn't know guys liked your pictures, huh?
And it looks like Ariana might have realized how bad this relationship actually was for her, because, guys, she liked some shocking posts on Instagram. She seems to have found this account posting about difficult relationships, and she liked some saying, "Never again will I be in a relationship with someone I fear." And some fans have even pointed out that her lyrics from 630 could definitely be a call out, especially lines like "act so possessive and crazy" and "you ain't scared to show me you're ugly." While at the time these things seemed romantic, they definitely scream toxic masculinity now. Guys, even their friends have come out to say that they were concerned for the relationship from the beginning. Ariana and Dalton's friends have always been concerned by their whirlwind romance and felt their relationship would ultimately be short-lived. At this point, it sounds like they stood no chance from the start, as their lives are just too different, and this was definitely a too hasty decision. Anyways, guys, what are your feelings on this divorce? Let me know down below, and don't forget to check out this other video for more drama.